In leadership recruitment in the Southeast, the best is not usually the critical focus. It is those who will do the bidding of the masters that have been able to corner the power in the Southeast, such that year after year, the Southeast remains a pygmy in terms of development. And yet you have giants in all fields of endeavor, in the business, in commerce, in academics, in creative industries, and all over the world, and all over the country. The Southeastern people are doing exploits in their own individual way, but there's no effort because of that spirited element that is insistent on holding the Southeast down through poor leadership. And where any leadership is about to show any desire, trouble is fomented for that person. Or some of them are sucked in with certain grotesque promises that out of their own personal whims, they fall for. So the party aspect has not been positive. There's a party interference. Party provides a command structure for the Southeast. And because of the type of characters that are recruited in leadership, they fall into that chain. So party has a negative impact in the Southeast. And we could see that playing out in all fronts. Some people were promised that they will be made the president of this country. And they started jumping because somebody said, if you want me to behave like a monkey, you give me banana. So they threw banana and they started jumping like monkeys. There was a time that ABGA had focus in the sense of trying to provide itself as the rallying point of the Southeastern politics, even if people belong to other political parties. Just in the same manner you had UPN operating as a rallying point for the Southwest, even if some people belonged to the NPN in those days, and so on and so forth. But these days we don't have focus. There's no philosophy. There's no ideological orientation by leadership. And because of that, a rudderless leadership will lead to no destination.
Please look, you're talking about why the millionaires are not coming together. The governors, are they coming together seriously and not right now? It took Peter Obi, who was not part of their party, to hold them together while he was in ABGA. Did they come together to bury Ojukwu, the greatest hero they've had since the 70s, since the 60s? Was they not changed? Did all of them contribute what they needed to? Why was the date shifted? How was Ekweme buried? Was the memory, political consciousness of those who mark the steps that are bringing Igbos to where they are? We need greater cohesion in the Southeast. And political leadership can help with that. But when the big and major players are fighting each other, as you can see that happening, it becomes a question of man past man, as they say in local parlance. So coming together with all the billions to develop the Southeast will be good. But as things stand today, and given the disposition of many of those who are in a position, who are capable of doing that, the challenge is that of who will be at the head of the table. That's part of the challenge. But the major crisis of lack of political cohesion remains the greatest misfortune of the Southeast as I speak. Because whether as a voice at the national level, whether through Ohaneze, that they should rally around, whether through youth leaders, among other things, the crisis remains. You hear more than one voice on most issues, and this doesn't sound well outside Igbo land, and it needs to be resolved. But yes, you have enough resources by Igbo sons and daughters to develop the place.
All right.
If they can't get a consensus, let them focus on their areas and let there be a competition about who can do better than the other in developing his area.
All right.